What's up? Brandon Lilly here. Got a really cool announcement about the Facebook challenges I've put up today. The challenge for this week is a snatch grip deadlift off a 4-inch block. You can use straps. I kind of put a grading scale on there for strength measurement, and those numbers were derived basically from some of my training and all the training that I've seen a lot of my lifters do as kind of what separates people from, you know, an entry level to a medium level to a higher level and so on. And this week it's just going to be for fun. But I've talked to a couple people. I don't want to drop any names yet, but we are going to have some prizes in the coming weeks. We're going to do this either weekly or bi-weekly. And we're going to be giving away things such as t-shirts, some powerlifting type equipment, things that can help you out in the gym. So it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really fun. This is for anybody, not just my Cube members. This is a challenge for anybody that sees my Facebook page and sees that challenge. I do want you to make videos. That's how we're going to score it. Or grade it, whatever. And those need to go to my Cube Method Facebook page. Do not put them on my wall. If you put it on my wall, automatically disqualified. So this kind of came out of the aftermath of my 815 deadlift at the north of the border. I was talking with Mark Bell, and we were just talking about how so many guys have bought into the belief that you have to do these ultra secret mystic peaking cycles to really do your best. And what I'm challenging you guys to do is to put your training on the line. Can you be good at something that you don't practice? Can you be good at something when you're tired? I was at the meet. It was in the back room. It had been a long day. I'd done several handouts to people. And, I was ready to go eat. I was starving to death. Literally, I hadn't had anything. It was nearly 8:30, and I hadn't had anything to eat since lunch. And I was just, I was starving to death. So these guys and I were talking, and they were like, "Can you pull that?" And I said, "Well, yeah, if you'll put it up to a PR, I'm going to try it." Because I wasn't going to try something that was, going to blow my hamstring off and not mean anything. If I got hurt, I wanted to get hurt with something big. So they put it on there. It came up 3/4 of the way, and the weights fell off. Maybe you've seen the video, maybe you haven't, but that's irrelevant. What I'm saying is I believe in my training, and I believe in myself, so I was willing to risk it. And that's what I'm asking you guys to do. Whether it's on your map of training or whether it's not, or whether you think it's the dumbest thing in the world, I'm challenging you to see where you stack up. The first time I ever did these, I did 725 off a 4-inch block, no belt, for a single. The first time I ever tried it for reps, I did 455 for 21 with no belt off a 4-inch block. Both times I used straps, and it was basically a foreign movement to me. I'd never really fooled with it other than those two times, and that's what I'm going to be throwing at you guys. Lifts that are awkward, lifts that are a little bit strange, or you might not be good at because it's not common. How are you strong if you're not good at everything? That's what I'm trying to get across to powerlifters. Strong men have got it figured out. Powerlifters have kind of gotten left in the dust. I was ignorant to the fact that while I'm training one type of method, doing all these things that I'm told are exactly right and perfect. I'm basically staying the same or getting weaker at times. Sure, my gear numbers were going up, and that looks great on paper if you train gear, but I was getting tighter gear or I was getting fatter, and I wasn't really gaining muscular strength. I was gaining tendon strength, and I was changing my leverages because I was turning into a fat ass. And let's get back to getting strong, people. That's all I'm trying to get across here. Let's get strong. Let's make every person who sees this video realize that they can be stronger than what they are today without the gear. I mean, the gear's fine. I'm going to get back in gear myself, but I'm saying let's do things that challenge us without the gear. Okay? That's all I'm getting at. There will be prizes, like I said. Take a video of yourself, introduce the lift, introduce, how much weight it is and what your goals are. And it's not always going to go to the person with the biggest weight. If you got a 165-pound person and they bust out 315 for 25, that's more important or impressive to me than a person doing 515 for 15 when they're 325 pounds. So that person would win in that contest. So I'm hoping to get a lot of feedback on this. I'm hoping to get a lot of, videos submitted, because there are people who are interested in this from a sponsorship level. They want to give things. They want to see powerlifting outside of just the boring old powerlifting meets. This is great. This is where it started with me and Brian Carroll, and maybe we should have done it this way to really prove our strength. Instead of training for the rep method or the rep challenge, we should have just said, hey, go to the gym today, do 405, as many as you can, close grip. Call me, tell me what you got, video it, and prove it. That might have been a more fun way of doing things. Maybe the next go around, that's what it'll be. But this is fun for everybody. This challenge is you. And if you don't like that, then maybe you feel guilty for a reason. I'm challenging you to prove yourself to yourself. The contest is just fun. If you can't do these things that I'm asking you to do, if you're a top level lifter and you don't stack up by the grading scale on that chart, maybe you need to look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you're a pussy and actually get strong. That's what I did. I realized I was the biggest pussy in America lifting weights, talking numbers like I was some kind of superhero, and I was weak as shit. So, I am calling you out, but I called myself out. Maybe that can happen for everybody. Next thing I want to talk about is soy milk. I was getting flamed on the internet because a bunch of you all saw me drinking milk. I don't have any titties. I just totaled 2204 drinking soy milk. Thanks.